So hey guys, this is Joel, and for today I bring for you a very new content. I will share with you more than 20 different series. Some of them was my favorite series or I just very liked it. So it could be a very good topic for you, especially in this corona situation time because we have many time probably, and I don't want to share with you any bullshit or spoiler alert. I just want to share with you about my private opinion. But I would like to be a little bit objective, so this is why I use the IMDb's rankings. So let's begin. I will share with you many cool series like some of my favorite as Game of Thrones or Stranger Things or Sex Educations and another stuff. The most of them series you will found or it's available on the Netflix because I prefer the streaming platform. So let's begin something cool like the Game of Thrones because this series was one of my favorites in my life, and the IMDb's ranking give 9.3 for the 10, which means it's very cool. And I would say it's a very good thriller movies or fantasy. I was many favorite characters like Arya or Jon Snow, or I fucking love Daenerys until the last season because I changed my mind then. Wow. So any fun fact? I was 18 years when I started this series, and I very remember it was yeah, middle of the summer when I started to watch this series because I just learned to my final exam, which was successful, of course, but I just started to see that series, and it was like 4 or 5 series still on a platform when I started to watch, and I wasted a lot of time because I should focus to my final exam by hour because I passed it. So yeah, it was one of my favorite series. And my favorite house was, as you see, the Starks.
I'm worried about you, man. Everybody's either thinking about shagging, about to shag, or actually shagging.
Alright, so the next luckier series will be the Sex Education. It was one of my favorite and the most hilarious series of my life. I fucking love the series because it was so funny and so kind of educated. My favorite character was Maeve and Otis, and of course to Dr. Milburn, our sex therapist. So I would recommend it of this series who doesn't seen yet because just trust me, you will laugh a lot if you start that series. So yeah. My other one of the favorite series was the Stranger Things. Probably many of you seen that series too because it's kind of very famous. I love that series. I can't share to you too much about this series. I just fucking love it because I felt very thrilled myself, and it was a very good horror series. My favorite character was probably Eleven and Mike. I fucking love them. And I'm just waiting for the new series, which will be the 4th series. So yeah, that's all. My next Netflix series recommendation will be the Black Mirror, which has 5 seasons at the moment. I've seen it all less than a week, I guess, because I'm addicted anyway to the Netflix. I admit to you at the moment. Wow. So I fucking love that series, to be honest, because anyway, it's not a big miracle because the IMDb's got to 8.8 of the 10's ranking of this series because it's very cool. Every episode it's showing us to the different ways of the futures or technologies or lives or the societies, or it's showing a different societies issues. So it's fucking cool. And if you don't have enough time to see a series, I would recommend it that series because it's very capable for you, because one series, I mean not series, one episode, it's less than a half an hour or an hour. It depends on to the episode, and every episode it's a very different topics, or it's not belongs to the before series or the episodes, so it's very cool.
Alrighty, so the next series, but not the last, I would like to really recommend it for you. It's the new Pope, which really is actually beginning of this year, and this series actually the directly continues of the young Pope. Actually, this is the first series which is unfortunately not available on the Netflix. It's actually an HBO series, but trust me, it's very worth it if you check it, because I have many reasons why I would like to recommend it for you. Firstly, it's the basic story, because we have many bishops who's very corrupt, and we will see them scenes, and actually the church scenes. So it's very cool. And secondly, we have a very good cast. So the main character is Jude Law. I fucking love him. Actually, he's my secret lover. Just kidding. And the other main character is John Malkovich, who's showing a third of Paul. So it's actually a very cool series if you're a religious or just kinda religious like me. Yeah, I could very recommend it for you, this series, because it's showing for us the real church and actually the other face of the church. Alright, so before when I recommend it to you the next series, just look at and check out this chilly spot where I'm recording to my new video. It's very awesome and chilly, so this is the perfect place to record any stuff.
I'm Lana.
Plot twist.
Go team!
There are conditions to your stay here.
Bloody hell!
No kissing or sex of any kind.
Oh shit.
So my next recommendation will be to the Too Hot to Handle. This is the new Netflix reality game show. It's actually a dating game show. So it's very hilarious. To be honest with you, it was one of the most hilarious stuff that I've seen the last couple of years. I would say to you, it was actually the best reality show in my life I've seen. It was very hilarious, funny, and the characters of the series, it was very awesome. I like them. To be honest, my favorite character was Sharon, and him partner. I don't know her name, however, you will see if you check. And Henry, who was the hottest guy in the show, and her girlfriend was Francesca, yeah? So my next recommendation will be the Unorthodox. And this series got 8.2 for the IMDb's ranking. It's very cool, very unique, and I would say many good compliment about this series, because anyway I just seen like some weeks before, maximum 2 weeks before, because it's released less than a month, so it's very fresh. To the basic stories, Shiraz, our Jewish girl, she just escaped from New York City, and her community is living there, but she just left to Berlin. Actually, she has a marriage, she has a husband, and one more spoiler alert, she's pregnant, but she will just knowing a little bit later. And the basic story is she just escaped from our communities because she just feeling very struggling of these communities, and for her husband, because it was a forced marriage actually. And I would recommend it for you, this series, especially this time, this corona shit time, because we are living in a little bit, okay, not a jail, but in inside our homes, and we can go to parties or to living a social life as before. So this movie it's a very good, I would say, mirror for us at the moment. So my other one of my favorite series was to the 30 Reasons for Why, and I choose this series because I fucking love that, and it's very pure and nature to the basic story. At the moment it has 3 different seasons, and actually it's finished because the third was the last, hopefully, because to be honest I very enjoyed the first and the second part of season, but the third, it was for me, I don't know, very weak and nothing too special. But go back to the basic reasons, I fucking love that because probably many of you had some bullying in the schools, especially for me too. So one little pieces of my life, I fucking love to the secondary school, but I hate my high school because I got many bullying, and I hate, to be honest, to my classmates. I fucking love to my teachers because they were so nice, and I don't know, they were so good, but I hate to my classmates because they were so childish and to be honest, piece of shit, and makes me worse to my high school years. But finally, when I finished my high school, I applied to university, which was much more nice, and that's all. And I would say for you, if you get every days for bullying or terrorizing to the high school or the secondary school or whatever, just don't give it up, because I think about a lot of shit before. So then don't give it up. It will be finished soon. You're strong, and just do it.
I'm James. I'm 17, and I'm pretty sure I'm a psychopath. When I was 9, I put my hand in a deep fat fryer. I wanted to make myself feel something. School was beneath me, but it was a good place for observation and selection. I had a plan. I was going to kill someone.
Next series, I would like to recommend it for you. It's called The End of the Fucking World. Yeah, you hear good. End of the fucking world. It's very actual at the moment of this corona situation. So I fucking love to the both of main character because it has just 2. It's called James and Alissa. So it's a very good series and very hilarious. I would say it's kinda hilarious because it's a very original British movies or series. So it's a British jokes, but I loved it. And to be honest with you, I love more to the British accent than the American. And when I was young, I studied to the British English. So I don't know, it's just influenced me and I love it. So if you love to the British movies or series, it's a very good recommendation for you.
Alright, so my next recommendation will be The Umbrellas Academy. The IMDb's ranking gives a point for this series, and I seen this series the last February when it's released, and I fucking enjoyed it because I love the superheroes movies or series anyway, because I love this type of that series, and especially of this series I fucking love the characters, especially the gay characters. He was so funny. And anyway, this series basic story, it's very easy and straight to save the world, like many superheroes series or movies, and it's very sensitive and cool, so it's very nice. Alright, so one of my favorite series was this year, to the Lock and Key. It's released 2 months before, in this February, and the IMDb's give 7.4 point of this series, but my private opinion, it deserved much more point because it was so cool. The basic story, the basic stories, it's kind of similar of the Umbrella's academies because we have some heroes and of course evils, and our heroes like Bodhi's and Tyler's, because two of them was my favorite character of this series. They just searching a key, and of these keys giving a superpower of our characters, and these keys and mystic and misery, we are searching to you something new. Just you should check it. My next recommendation will be the special, and I would say a special thanks to my friends because he recommended this series to me, and for this series it's very special as the name, because in this series we will see Ryan's stories. To the basic story, he had a car accident and he got some disabilities for him legs, and we will see him stories and he's struggling of these disabilities. But to be honest, this series, it's very unique and special, and actually it's a LGBT series, so if you part of this community or just interested about LGBT stuff, you should see that series. And one more advantage, this series, it's very rapid, like 10 or 15 minutes every episode, so it's nice. Alrighty, so the next series I would like to really recommend it to you is the House of Cards. So actually this series, it's a little bit old because it's released 2013. At the moment it has 6 seasons and I guess it's finished. Yeah. So the main character was Kevin Spacey. Of course, many of you probably know him because of his sexual abuse or that stuff. But anyway, the series, it's kind of very good. So I started to watch because probably many of you know about me. I studied political and media science in my universities, and many of my teachers recommended to the class that series because it's showing actually very good to the political life and the American lobbies. So it's a very good scientist actually series, and I read many articles, and that article said that series, it's kind of real and showing from us the political life around 98%, so it's kind of very good series. So I stopped to watch this series after to the 6th season because it started to be a little bit, I don't know, weak for me, this series. Of course it's a very excited series, but I don't know, it started to be too much for me. And actually this series is showing for us the real disgusting face of the political life. And to be honest, it was enough for me 3 years political studies to against to the political life. So that's all.
Next recommendation is the Lucifer, or as you know, to the devil, or Beelzebub, or whatever you called. But it's a very good series. So Tom Ellis acting the main character to Lucifer, and he's fucking hot, I would say that. And her partner will be to the investigation to Chloe Decker, because that series main topic is every different episode it's show a different police investigations, and they will kinda love each other, kinda, you will see if you will see that series. So it's fucking good, and the IMDb's got to 8.2s for this series, which is very cool.
Hello?
Oh, good evening.
Are you the puberty fairy?
The fuck did you just call me?
The puberty fairy?
I'm the hormone monster. I'm just here to give your friend a nocturnal emission.
Get this. Girls are horny too. Just as horny as guys, supposedly.
You have no idea what I want, you fucknut shitbag! You want to shoplift lipstick? You want to listen to Lana Del Rey on repeat?
So this is the right time for sharing with you a good cartoons, which is the Big Mouth. And probably if you've seen the South Park or Family Guys or like the Archers, you will love the series because the writers, it's exactly the same like the Family Guys, and the basic story, it's very funny and it's a very sexual cartoons, to be honest. Like every episode it's between 15 and 20 minutes and it's full of sexualities, and the IMDb's give for this series a point, which is very good, so it makes some sense. So if you just want to keep chilling at this time, I fucking recommend this series because it's very nice.
Princess Bean.
Do you take this man to be your husband? No!
Oh my god, I'm a good butcher.
This is a pet shop.
Bad idea!
What's bad about it? Oh, never mind, I see!
I'm so proud of you.
I'm drowning! I'm Elfo!
Alrighty, so the next series, well, I very liked it. Actually, it's a cartoon, but trust me, it will be the last cartoon that I recommended for you. So the name is Disenchantment, and actually that series has right now 2 seasons. But to be honest with you, I very liked the first season, but the second, it was a little bit overworked and a little bit weak. So if you want to chilling and use while your corona's time, I would recommend it to you just start this cartoon because it's fucking awesome. But if you take my advice, just watch the first season, and if you like that, just start the second and you will see. Alrighty guys, so here we are to my last recommendation, which will be to The Walking Dead. Yeah, so actually the series released, it's a very long time ago, 10 years before, so 2010. Which means actually at the moment it has 10 seasons, which very impressed me, to be honest with you, because I stopped to watch the series like I guess in the 5 or the 6 season, because I very like this series. The basic story was actually nice and very thrilled, and it was very excited. But the reasons why I stopped to watch this series was, I don't know, it was very similar to the new seasons and nothing too special. So I thought, why should I watch the next couple of seasons? And sorry if you really like that series, but as you know, every person is different. That's why this word it's very nice, because just think about what could be happen if everyone could be the exactly same. That word could be very boring. Alrighty guys, so here we are, end of this video. But probably soon, if you like this video, I would like to bring some others very cool movies or series recommendation. So if you like that, use the like buttons, which in that below. It's free, as you know, and it's free to use the comment section and write to me what's your favorite series or movies, or what you would like to recommend it for us. So thank you so much. Don't forget, use some cool mask. Actually, I made that mask for myself. I don't think it's bad. But as you know, the self-protection, it's very important. Stay safe, stay at home, and peace, love, unity. Bye!